12 diabetes-busting herbs that will help lower your blood sugar. All right, folks, today we're going to talk about 12 medicinal herbs that can help combat diabetes. This video is for you if you're diabetic, pre-diabetic, or just want to take better care of your health. I'm going to show you herbs that help reduce blood sugar levels primarily by improving insulin sensitivity, which I mentioned is the root cause of type 2 diabetes. These herbs not only improve insulin sensitivity, but they also have antioxidant and anti-inflammatory properties, which help protect pancreatic beta cells. Now, what are pancreatic beta cells, folks? They're the cells responsible for producing insulin. So let's jump right to our 12th herb, okay? It's green tea, Camellia sinensis. Why is Camellia sinensis good for diabetes? It contains polyphenols, primarily epigallocatechin 3-galate, which has antioxidant and anti-inflammatory properties and increases glucose uptake by cells. It improves insulin sensitivity. This epigallocatechin 3-galate, or ECG, also inhibits the activity of alpha amylase and alpha glucosides, enzymes involved in carbohydrate digestion. As a result, green tea reduces glucose absorption in the intestines. If we absorb less glucose, what happens? Our blood sugar levels don't spike as much. So that's our first herb, Camellia sinensis. It's the plant used for green tea, black tea, oolong tea, and so on. Camellia sinensis is this super traditional herb. Folks, let me know in the chat or in the comments if you have diabetes or pre-diabetes. Please share with me, write to me, tell me a bit about your situation. I really enjoy reading the comments here, and tell me what medications you're taking, whether you're on metformin, insulin, or other treatments. If you opt for a more natural treatment approach, whether it's using apple cider vinegar or a specific herb. So please share your experiences in the chat or comments. Pata de vaca is also an herb, or rather it's a plant, a tree. And the leaf of the pata de vaca, when we make tea from it, when we squeeze the juice from this pata de vaca leaf, it also has great power in fighting diabetes and combating excess blood sugar, okay? So we've covered two here already, green tea and pata de vaca. Number 11, folks, is cinnamon. Polyphenols, cinnamaldehyde, have an insulin-like action, meaning they have a mechanism very similar to insulin's, which is to stimulate glucose uptake by cells. So, cinnamon facilitates the entry of sugar into cells because it increases the activity of the glucose transporter protein, GLUT4, promoting glucose uptake by muscles and also by adipose tissue, which reduces blood sugar levels by targeting fatty tissue. The 10th herb is ginger. It improves insulin sensitivity, reduces glucose production in the liver, increases glucokinase activity, and ultimately lowers blood sugar levels. So we're only talking about super affordable herbs here, folks. Cinnamon, green tea, ginger. The 9th herb is hibiscus. Its anthocyanins and flavonoids have antioxidant and anti-inflammatory properties, and they improve insulin sensitivity. And what's interesting about hibiscus, it increases levels of adiponectin, a hormone that influences glucose metabolism and also helps with insulin resistance. Moving on to the 8th herb, everyone, lemon balm. It contains polyphenols and rosmarinic acid, which is also found in rosemary. We'll talk about that one in a bit. Its flavonoids improve insulin sensitivity, help cells absorb glucose more easily, and reduce inflammation. The 7th herb is bay leaf. Cineol is its main active compound. Bay leaf, which helps reduce blood glucose levels and improves insulin sensitivity. Now, be careful with bay leaf tea during pregnancy, okay? It can also interact with blood-thinning medications like Maravan, which is warfarin. Similarly, you need to be careful with cinnamon if you're taking Maravan, any blood thinners, or if you're pregnant, got it? You have to be cautious. Let's move on to the 6th herb. Rosemary, with its rosmarinic acid, will improve glycemic control in people with diabetes because it enhances insulin sensitivity. The 5th herb, oregano, contains carvacrol and thymol, which reduce blood glucose and improve insulin sensitivity. The 4th herb, cilantro, also has these same properties. Now, folks, let's get to the top 3 herbs for you. But before that, I'd like to ask you to enjoy this video and give it a thumbs up. Leave a like for this video down below on the little button. Because when you like the video, YouTube understands that the content is relevant and distributes it to more people. So these herbs have great potential to help treat diabetes in people. Dr. John, can I start taking these herbs and stop taking the metformin that my doctor prescribed? No, don't do that. I'm not telling you to abandon your current treatment to start using these herbs. Please don't put words in my mouth. I'm not telling you to stop your treatment. In fact, I only recommend stopping your treatment if your doctor advises it. Remember, even though it might sometimes seem like it, this isn't a consultation. So I don't know your specific case. I haven't seen your test results. I don't know how you feel, and I'm not examining you. So, folks, please don't stop your treatment without your doctor's approval, authorization, and recommendation, okay? These herbs can help. Indeed, one of the risks of taking these herbs is precisely lowering your blood sugar too much, which is possible, quite possible actually. I won't say probable because I'm not sure if it reaches that level of likelihood, but it's something that can happen if you're taking metformin and you start drinking, for example, cinnamon tea every day to improve your blood sugar, and then the combination of metformin and cinnamon tea lowers your blood sugar too much, causing hypoglycemia, which is a risky situation that we definitely don't want to happen. So these are the warnings I wanted to give you, okay? All right, folks, don't forget to like the video so YouTube understands that the content is relevant and shares it with more people. Our third herb is chamomile, the second is turmeric, and the first is black pepper. So who knows, maybe one day you won't need to take metformin or insulin anymore because that's definitely possible. And I have patients who stopped taking these medications after making lifestyle adjustments, okay? Folks, if you want to know the best habits for reversing diabetes, treating diabetes without doctors, tests, or medications, I recommend you read my book, The Longevity Code, which has 100 habits to help you live past 100 years. These habits, besides helping you control diabetes, again, without doctors, tests, or medications, will also help you manage high blood pressure, high cholesterol, anxiety, depression, insomnia, chronic pain. They'll help you reverse all these diseases I just mentioned, and they'll help you prevent cancer, heart attacks, strokes, and all the leading causes of death today. So if you want everything I've told you about, if you want a life with better health, more energy, more vitality, a life with higher quality, click now on the first link in the description or on the pinned comment and get your longevity code right now for just $29.90 in the digital version, which is the only version available.